A great deal of what I have to say this morning really is a reflection of what President Castro shared with you earlier, but also really to discuss and set this next academic year, and especially in the Division of Academic Affairs. I want you to know that it's an honor to serve you as the Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. And I do look forward to working with you as we meet the increasing number of challenges and opportunities while continuing to address areas of promise and concern. As President Castro mentioned, the search for the next provost at Fresno State will begin in early September. I'm sure that you share my view that this search is incredibly important as the future growth and direction of academic affairs will be shaped and advanced by our next provost. As I will not be a candidate for the position of provost, I look forward to supporting the process in whatever way I can. I ask that you prepare to be fully engaged in the search. Take every opportunity to meet with each candidate and share your comments, along with the search committee, as the process moves ahead. Along with that search, we are conducting planned searches for the next dean of the Lyles College of Engineering and the College of Health and Human Services. As with the provost search, I expect that faculty, staff, and community members and partners will invest in the process to establish leadership in these and two important colleges. We have a great deal to keep us focused and busy this year. I would like to share just a few examples. We'll continue to prepare for WASC accreditation. Associate Provost Lynette Zalesny is doing an exceptional job in leading this critical process. Several of you are already providing support for this process, and many of you will be needed to develop the documentation and processes needed to inform the reviewers with a true picture of our great university. As you heard from President Castro, we welcomed 48 new faculty members to our campus this fall. I joined him in the luncheon and reception last Thursday, and this is an incredibly talented group of very dynamic faculty. I ask that you take every opportunity to welcome them and support them as they begin the next step in their academic careers with us. Continuing our investment in faculty, we're embarking on a new year of faculty recruitment and hiring. Associate Vice President Michael Caldwell and his team in Faculty Affairs have carefully considered last year's process and developed an enhanced approach to working with search committees from across campus. He has met individually with most of the committees, investing a significant portion of the summer and fall to make the process more personable and interactive. He will meet with the final set of search committees very soon. Given our success in this process this year, I ask that you continue to support the recruitment and hiring process in any way possible. As the President noted, we'll continue to focus on student retention and progress through our academic programs, which will lead to higher graduation rates. The work of faculty and departments in this process is going to make this happen. The Student Success Task Force will continue to inform and guide our progress to ensure that our students make good decisions and graduate on time. A review of recent graduation rates show promise. However, we must remain committed to this effort to ensure that students continue to succeed. The development of the online catalog began 8 years ago, as it seemed to be the next logical step to provide up-to-date information on academic programs, advising information, and university policies. The adoption of online catalogs has been steady among all campuses in the CSU. On our campus, Associate Vice President Dennis Neff has worked with a number of Senate committees to advance this initiative. After a remarkable level of consideration, it was determined that 2012-13 would mark the last year of a printed catalog. We'll go live with Fresno State's online catalog in just a few weeks. Let's take a look at a brief video that demonstrates how our new catalog will work for all of us.
Hello, and thanks for attending the Fall Assembly. I'd like to take a few minutes to demonstrate a few features of the new online catalog. As many of you know, the 2012-2013 catalog was the last to be printed, and work began earlier this year to replace and upgrade our catalog so that it would become a state-of-the-art online resource for our students, faculty, and staff. The new catalog is designed to be student-friendly, and it's organized in a very different way. It's organized by degrees and programs. So on the very first page, you'll notice this. This list here are all of the degrees and programs that are available at Fresno State. And you can scroll through this list to see all of them. Click on a degree, and then all of the information is displayed in a single page under different tabs. So department information, course information, and requirements, as well as the faculty who teach for that degree. We've also included the degree roadmaps, which are very helpful for students, and then the careers information. Both the roadmaps and careers information was previously on the academics website, but we pulled them together here because they're very helpful for students. At any time, you can view or print a PDF of the degree information. You can also print a full catalog PDF, which would include all degrees and programs, as well as the regulations. A few other features include courses by subject search. So if you just want to see a specific subject and all the courses that are available. General education requirements, of course, and this is all displayed in various tabs, so it's easy to understand and navigate. And then the academic calendar is also here, and this is the 25 Live academic calendar, so it's always up to date. Another under-the-hood feature is that the site has been designed to be responsive, and what that means is that it will detect what device you're looking at the site with. So if you're on a mobile phone, it'll resize to your mobile phone, and then also to tablets or to your regular desktop. The site is available now as a soft launch, meaning anyone can look at it, but it's not live yet. It's at dev.csufresno.edu/catalog. And if you want to take a look, please go ahead and feel free to give us feedback just by clicking the link over in the lower left. We anticipate that we're launching this new catalog on September 6th, so please take a look, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.
As noted in the video, anyone can print a hard copy of the catalog or sections of the catalog as needed. For legal purposes, the registrar's office will take a snapshot of the catalog on March 31st of each year, and this will be the official version code for coding degree requirements for the following year. As you noted, comments and suggestions are welcome using the link available on the catalog's homepage. The implementation of the University Diversity Plan will be a central focus for this academic year. The plan, a product of the exceptional work of the President's Commission on Human Rights and Equity, guided by Vice President Mattson, sets in writing and action what we know and believe to be true. We are a community of individuals who respect and support equity, inclusion, and fairness. The plan is a cornerstone of our foundation as a university, where ideas, creative work, research, intellectual discourse, and learning can and will thrive. President Castro also mentioned the idea of tablet-based learning. Associate Provost Zelezny is heading up at this initiative for academic affairs, and I invite you to participate in discussions regarding this promising new opportunity. Chris Fiorentino and the staff at the Richter Center for Community Engagement and Service Learning are beginning the journey to secure reaccreditation for our campus as an engaged university. As you know, we have certainly benefited from this designation, which recognizes the many ways in which our campus serves the needs of the region. This effort will continue throughout this academic year and will require several offices, particularly in academic affairs, to assist in developing the information needed to move this ahead. At our Provost Leadership Team retreat 1 week ago, we reviewed and addressed two important themes for the coming year: change and transition, along with succession planning. We had an energized discussion in both of these areas. It is evident that we are at the starting point of the next great era of excellence for Fresno State. As President Castro and his wife Mary step forward to lead our university, we find ourselves at one of the most important points of change and transition this university has seen in recent times. How will we, as citizens of this campus community, engage the future? In our retreat, we applied an article by Bridges and Mitchell entitled entitled Leading Transition, a New Model for Change. If change can be represented by new leadership, new visions, new missions, and transformative acts, then we are certainly at a place of change. Consider then that transition represents the process of engaging and responding to change. In this process, how are we going to deal with it? Do we remain in the recent or distant past? It isn't unusual, or should I say it's very common, for colleagues of an institution such as ours to link their current views and beliefs to past events, whether inspiring or tragic. This is a means for them to maintain a sense of place. With the inevitable pace of change, which requires transition, it is useful to review our sense of place and what brought us there, to determine what needs to fall away and what needs to be embraced and move ahead. While we are considering the past, we must determine where do we stand now within that transition. It can be a confusing and uncertain place. Do we stand on neutral ground, watching for signs of transition? By listening to others, watching what others do, awaiting the reactions of our leaders to questions about the transition? What makes sense or justifies how we believe and act? This should be a personal and reflective process where we find our own place to stand. And finally, when will we step forward to adapt the changes inherent in change? Unfortunately, some get left behind if they fail to adapt to new challenges and opportunities, remain mired in the past with little hope to escape. I ask that each of you consider your place in the next era of Fresno State. What are your goals for the new year? As a student, I recall the excitement of the start of a new semester and the potential that I could do my best. Some semesters, this excitement faded by the third week, which you know is the emptying of parking lots around campus. If the classes were engaging and the faculty were committed, that sense of excitement lasted the whole semester long. Will your classes be engaging and interesting? Since the primary mission of our university, and especially academic affairs, is to educate students, we should all be sure that our primary goal is student success. Because it isn't about us as faculty, staff, or administrators. It is definitely about our students, and we come here to help them finish and complete their goals. I want to make sure that we've done earlier in the program, that we understand the role of staff, who are the heart, I believe, the heart of the university, of faculty, who are the intellectual engine that drives our university, and of administrators and managers and department chairs, who really form the basis of facilitating and leading. All three areas are equally important. To all, I challenge you to continuously commit your days, weeks, and months to work as citizens of our university community, understanding that true citizens are committed to making the community the very best it can be. Commit to faculty governance, commit to serve students in the way you would want to be served, plant the seeds of service in our community and region, demonstrate committed citizenship at every opportunity, be a colleague, be a friend, pay it forward. Please know that you have my sincere thanks and continuing support, and know that I commit to being transparent, fair, and equitable every single day. I care very much about our university. It has been my life and home for 4 decades. Let us look forward to an exceptional year of transition and the wide open vista of the future. I wish you all the very best. Thank you very much.